All right, so the dip in plank to push-up stack, much like with the assisted pull-up bodyweight row stack, we're doing 2 minutes of dips at that eccentric-isometric tempo, 3 to 4 seconds down, 1 to 2 second pause at the bottom, and we want to go with an assisted option to allow us to really focus on the movement, not overwhelm ourselves, and get a good mind-muscle connection stretch going. And I'm going to use the sand dune stepper as my kind of plank to push-up option. You can do those on the floor. You've got options, a couple things in the dips. If you're using parallel bars or a classic dip bar, you're good. I'm using these Gaddour equalizers. Go to GAINZ.com to see all my equipment. I also like to add fat grips on top of these because it actually takes pressure off the elbows and allows you to get a better, more overall arm activation, less stress in the elbows. So that's why I like to add I like thick bar dips, just my preference. A lot of you had elbow issues, wrist issues. I think you'll find this is more friendly to that. Now quickly, just on a regular dip, if I'm doing this now without my legs extended out in front of my body because of the lower bars, this is more of a home option, so I'll just show that. I block my feet together, squeeze my legs together, crunch my abs, keep my rib shoulders down, and I'm maintaining vertical forearm. So 3 to 4 seconds down, upper arm is about parallel to the floor, 90-degree bend, you pause for a count or two, and then you push up. I could start with as many regular dips at that tempo as I could, then back off to the assisted option, or just say assisted the entire way. You are like in a level, you're like first man type level if you can do that for 2 minutes unassisted. I guess there's goals. We can always work to get to that. I think I can do about 90 to 120 seconds one time, but subsequent sets it would get really ugly. So again, nothing wrong with assisting. Don't worry what people think. Let's get that laser focus and get what we're looking at in the movement. So what I do is get the legs in front of my body, start right here, same thing, crunching the abs, keeping it tight, and lowering in control, only using as much assistance as I need. In particular, you're stronger on the lowering portion, so try not to use minimal assistance on the down for sure, and then only as much as you need on the way up. But see, I've got that good chest out position, arms are at 90-degree angles. You don't have to force it and go to that really low position, all right, without, we don't want to get into bad positions there. So there, push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. 1, 2, up. Obviously, just like with the assisted pull-ups, I can go on one leg here, and then there's even less assistance going on as we go through it. So you've got some options. I could just quickly show an assisted dip option. If you feel like having the legs in front of your body there is just kind of problematic, one thing you can do as well is you take a band, make sure it's thick and heavy so you can make sure you do it for the length of time we're working here. And then all we're going to do is loop it over the top here and position it like that. And then as I'm doing the movement, you just put your knees on the band, and as you lower, it stretches. You still do the same tempo, and it helps kind of assist you back up. So that's an option as well. Again, some people, based on really tight hamstrings or have history of spinal issues, might feel a little bit of a, just feel uncomfortable with the feet out in front of them on that assisted dip. So just pay attention to that. 2 minutes of that, get over here as quick as you can. You can do it on the floor. Again, I like the sand dune stepper because it gives me that instability. And I'm just gonna go keeping the hips and shoulders square to the ground. So change which forearm leads, hand, forearm, back up. Make sure we're not turning, all right? I can speed it up, I can slow it down, but you're burning it out for the last minute. Triceps, shoulders, core, chest, on fire. Good luck.